Is your website shit? Hi, I'm Stephanie from day 20 of the 30-day video challenge, and today I'm going to do a website review for you. We're going to look at the reason behind your website and if it aligns with your buyer's journey. So let's head straight in there and take a look at the website for today. It is subpro.com.au. Now, this company obviously does something in property, but it's pretty impossible to tell what. If you have a look at the page, there are two separate menus and there's not a clear pattern behind them. The top one is stating a bunch of different words to do with property. You're not sure if it's their portfolio of what they've done in the past, you're not sure if it's their services, or if it's education about the different topics. It's very not clear at all. And then the last line on there, as you can see, is disclaimer, which ruins the whole pattern up the top. If it is their services, then one of their services is not a disclaimer. So it really breaks the whole pattern and confuses the visitor. The second menu, again, as you can see, has got a whole bunch of double ups. There's information, evening, and events, which would fall under events. Also things in here that don't need to be, such as testimonials. No one's going to go to a website and specifically click on testimonials. So it's just being aware of what the most important drivers on your website are and making sure that those things are in the top menu and easily accessible, and all the other stuff can be hidden within other menus, such as the About menu could have contact, blog, team, testimonials, and disclaimer. So what's that? 5 different menu items could be under just one heading, and you could simplify the entire menu just that quickly. Now let's have a look at the rest of the site. As you can see, they have a massive slider up the top, and it's pretty much all you can see when you arrive on the website is this big slider with pictures that don't really say anything. They're just pictures of generic buildings, which doesn't tell me a thing about what this company does. And also generic sayings: your property, our passion. What does that mean? What does that tell me about your service? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This sentence is actually quite good. We specialize in property acquisition, subdivision, project management, renovations, and value-add strategies. So at least that's giving the visitor an indication that that's what they do. Anything else on this site is just leaving the visitor guessing. So if they tidy up this one sentence a little bit, that could be quite a good heading for their webpage, and take out the entire slider, just have this right up the top without these generic pictures, or if they do want to keep at least one of these pictures, make it a little bit transparent so it's not as distracting to the eye, and have this one sentence of their unique selling proposition right in the top there, so it's the most visually appealing thing on the page. So the general takeaway from this one is to really look at your website from an outsider's point of view and go through the whole thing really objectively and try and identify any double ups, any confusion. Think about what your new visitor needs to know when they first arrive on your website, and it's kind of a curse of knowledge type thing where you don't know. Once you know something, it's hard to imagine what it's like not to know that thing. So you really do have to think back to completely not knowing anything about your business or property investment or anything like that, and what is the one thing that a new visitor really needs to establish in order to connect with your site and realize that your services are for them, and just encompass that in the main heading that I was talking about up the top. Alrighty, that's day 20, and I will see you tomorrow for some other nonsense.